You're someone who feels kind of lost and you've been reminiscing about the romantic days of 2016, I can't help you. But if you want to watch a movie that manages to feel like a 2010 time capsule and a music video all at the same time, I just might be able to. I'm talking about 2010's Kaboom. It's a movie by Greg Araki that introduces us to Smith, a college student who starts having these really weird dreams about these two women that he ends up meeting in real life, one of who ends up getting chased by these assassins in animal masks. Smith then ends up getting sucked into this like whole conspiracy that may just lead to the end of the world as we know it if he doesn't do anything about it. Now, this is the sixth Greg Araki movie that I've watched so far, and I always love when his movies come up on my list because you never really know what you're gonna get, and I definitely wasn't expecting what I got with Kaboom. So, a little bit of a backstory. After Araki's success with his Teenage Apocalypse trilogy, and while promoting his new movie Splendor, he gets approached by MTV in 2000 to make a TV show, and he comes up with a show called This Is How the World Ends. You can watch the pilot on YouTube. But unfortunately, MTV ends up pulling the plug and the project gets dropped. But 10 years later, you actually can see some of those same elements from the show in Kaboom. And Kaboom is interesting to me because there is a story to it, and I'd love to hear like some other people's opinions on this. This movie almost moves like a music video. It's a little bit more fast-paced, and it's kind of like our setting takes place in three main spots: dorm room, cafeteria, nude beach, with a couple of things sprinkled in between. This movie is also very much of its time with the fashion specifically. We get to see this little sliver in time where emo was kind of still lingering, but was slowly getting phased out by hipster style and neon colors. So you end up getting to see all of it kind of melt together as one in this movie. And you also get to see the technology of the time and how the characters interact with it. iPhones were around, but they really hadn't fully taken over yet. And you see characters using and referencing Blackberries and using their computers to use what looks like Skype before people started FaceTiming, and people are replying to each other using email. It's kind of cool because it really shows that really slim amount of time that existed with what was at the time super cool new technology that now we look at like, damn, that's old. It's almost like this movie preserved a moment in time that was gone just a bit too soon. And as for the story, I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't my favorite Iraqi film, but I am glad that I watched it. Having seen mostly his older works, it was cool to see how he presented was what at the time the modern age. It's interesting as someone who has been making movies for so long, he still manages to really connect and stay current with the stressors and reality of the youth for whatever time he's making a movie in.